information. I do not own this picture. I will leave a link where you can find it and you could do what you want with it. Now, let's get on to the short story called What If Deku Was Raised by Konan from the Akatsuki. Hello everybody, Blue Mask here, and today we're I'm gonna, tell you about Konan, or the story of how Konan raised Isuku. Probably wondering what the hell is going on with this picture. Now, before all of that, I maybe go on a rant about Inko, because that's relevant to the story, sort of. But I just want to vent up because I have this on my mind. And next week, and I am apologizing now because I can't upload. I'm sorry I didn't upload yesterday because my sister had a sort of gathering of sorts of her friends, so I couldn't record. They slept here. I couldn't still record because they were right outside my door. So if I start talking, they'll just walking and keep ruining my take and probably found out. So I didn't want to do that. And what was yeah, I need to get this out of my chest, so I'm sorry. But it's just me, or did Inko almost killed her son? I'm sorry I'm ranting about this, but I just had to get it out there. Inko almost killed her son by sending him not to UA, if she actually did that. She was not thinking. You can argue with me in the comments about this, but when Inko say that Isuku couldn't go back to UA, she almost killed her son. She didn't think about that villains might go after him. Definitely try to kill him. But no, he shouldn't go because mother's protective, or mothers know all bullshit. So she almost killed her own son because of her own motherly bound. So glad that Isugu changed her. But in this one, Inko is not Inko. This Inko is cruel to quirkless. Now, in this world of superheroes, only 5% of the population is quirkless. But the world has gone wrong. Parents are killing their children. When the 20% a few years ago was there, parents committed a crime to killing their children when they were found out they were quirkless. Police was sick about this. The 20% went down to 15, 10 to now 5. The quirkless people, well, it's the percentage in Japan. The rest of the world is still fucking 20%. But in Japan, it's gone down to 5% of quirkless people. Because parents want that greedy cash. And this is true for Isuku Midoriya, Katsuki Bakugo, but not Shoro Todoroki. Because those three, the legendary three from the class 1A in their school, are all three of them are quirkless. Even though Todoroki has double hair, his quirk never activated. A gene cost him his quirk genes. It was a fail. It was a gene that killed off his quirk genes. That doctor could not have done something about it. It happened when he was 2, when he said he has a when he started talking, he said he had a constant pain. His parents didn't know why, but when they went to the quirk or the doctors at age 3, they found out that a specific gene was killing off the quirk genes. It's a rare disease in quirkless people, or quirk people. Only 1% of the world could have this. Todoroki being unlucky. After they found out that his quirk genes could not manifest, well, Endeavor had another child, a younger sister to Todoroki, but she got a half and half quirk. Half hot, half fire. But the one thing that no one knows, of all those 5% or the 20% around the world, the 5% in Japan, could use chakra, an Asian technique. The disease I mentioned in Todoroki's body was chakra. The same thing that happened with Bakugo and Deku. Yes, Deku was quirkless, but when he was in the womb, and he was after 8 months, the disease killed his quirk genes without anyone noticed. And with Bakugo, well, he got unlucky as well. He also got the same disease that Todoroki and Deku had. But the same thing didn't happen with Deku. Todoroki and Bakugo are similar, where the quirk gene, or the chakra, killed off the quirk genes. They were shown they were almost got killed when one specific day. In this one, Todoroki, well, he was abandoned by Endeavor, be raised by his siblings. In this one, Dobby did ran away, or disappeared. Todoroki was grounded or sent to the same preschool as Bakugo and Deku. All 3 of them were shown to be quirkless because of the disease they couldn't control. When Deku found out he actually had this disease that cannot affect his body but only his quirk genes. That's why he has an extra pinky. And Todoroki and Bakugo. The quirk developed the second bone, or the chakra healed their second bone. But one night when they were all over at Deku's to play, Inko had enough. She didn't want Quirkless to be her son. She didn't want to have her son have Quirkless friends. She walked into the room with a knife. All 3 of them saw it, and a struggle happened. All 3 of them tried to protect themselves against Inko gone mad. She tried and tried, scratching and cutting them, giving them scars. Deku on his arm, Bakugo at his mouth, Todoroki, well, he already got burned by his mother, so he didn't get a scar. Did I say arm with Deku? I'm good. Yeah, arm. He got caught on the arm, Bakugo by the mouth. Todoroki, he still got the scar from his mother that went insane. He almost killed him, but she came to her senses and helped Todoroki. Inko tried and tried until something was through her chest. No, I wouldn't allow you to kill them, wouldn't I? She turned around and saw a purple-haired girl, a woman, probably in her 20s or 25-year life. 20, 25 years old to 20. Standing at the door, I heard the struggle and came in. She walked into the room. Finally, Inko noticed her cloak. You're Akatsuki? Yes, I am one of the three founders. I'm one of the founders of the Akatsuki. The Akatsuki, a group of quirkless people that found out they have powers of chakra. People thought it was rare to get an ability when the deceased killed their quirk genes. But they learned how to manipulate the deceased, and they have tried to kill villains, people that abuse their quirks, fake heroes, and everything beyond. But killing children, they will just scold them if they found kids beating up kids. Now, let me just explain something. In this, every single Akatsuki member is alive. They're not gonna die in this short story. There's only 3 Akatsuki members we're gonna maybe talk about. Now, Bakugo, Deku, and Todoroki were shocked. This woman walked in and just stabbed Deku's mom. But Deku didn't feel anything about it. He felt relieved. His own mother, the woman that was supposed to protect her, almost killed him. Inko fell to the floor, bleeding out, and died. Are you okay, kids? She walked over and bent down. Thank you. Thank you very much. Deku walked over and hugged the woman. It's okay. Now, why was she trying to kill you? The deceased. The deceased that took our powers. She tried to kill us because we were quirkless. Now, don't be sad. You should be lucky because that disease is a other power. What? What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? You seem young. How old are you? We're 4, almost hitting 5. Poor things. Shit, what is her name again? Give me a second. Give me a second, I just need... Alright, she was Konan. poor things. You should not have experiencing that at such a young age. At such a young age. What's your name, ma'am? My name is Conan, little one. Conan, what are you doing? The boys looked at the door frame and Conan looked, well, at behind her. Finding her partner for the time being a man with a mask on him, covering his hair and his mouth and not his eyes. I found more people that's like us. Shit, what the hell is his name? Give me a sec. Alright, the woman is Koan, Koan, and the other is Kakatsu. Is that right, Koan? Yes, Kakatsu, it is. The man walked into the house and bent down. Nice kill. Now, I think Pain will like this. Yes, he will like new members. We're just 10 after all, so 3 new will grow the Akatsuki. Yes, it will. Now go. I'm gonna get something from the body. Yes, of course. Please, come with me, children. Shit. Alright, Conan takes the Bakugo, Deku, and Bakugo, Deku, and Todoroki outside. With not Kakatsu. Conan takes them outside, and Kakatsu does what he does and rips out Inko's heart and walks outside. Now, we must go now. Yes. Conan picks up, the 3 children in her arms because she could do that. She's made of paper. Don't judge me. And they're like freaking 5, so she can hold them easily. She flies up and Kagasu, left the building. 2 hours later, or a day later, a smell was reported. The police arrived to find Inko dead on the ground. The police discovered that Konan, a Akatsuki member, was there because of her heart being removed. Mitsuki told them that her bratty son, or the disappointment he was in the house. He was told by Akatsuki his other friend Todoroki will be there as well. Beside her was her knife and a stab wound. Seems like someone stabbed her behind, but the blade couldn't be identified and they couldn't realize who it was. Being Conan. We know that, but they didn't know. Mitsuki told them that all 3 of them was quirkless. The deceased has killed their quirk genes, so they're freaking useless and the police shouldn't take anything of it. Police shouldn't do anything about it. But the Todoroki family was distraught. They lost their, younger brother and older brother, aka Todoroki's sister, we should call Tunen. Mitsunen was distraught to lose one of her brothers that actually had the same kind of hair as her. She was told that Todoroki maybe had the same quirk before the disease killed it off. Sorry, I'm yelling. Before the disease killed his quirk. Now, by the way, Todoroki, Deku, and Bakugo are just a year older than the original canon. So, Chuni, or Chuni, let's call it Chuni, or Chuni, like the Chuni exam, is the same age as, well, same age as her, in canon. If you're wondering about some of them, aka Itachi, because his clan, well, his little brother do have a quirk called the Sharingan, where he can manipulate lightning and fire. And Itachi, being a rare kind of person, unlocks chakra as well. He also got his quirk Sharingan that's passed down in his family. But having this power of chakra and a quirk, Itachi has labeled a threat. No. Let's say Itachi's little brother Sasuke only have fire and lightning quirk because of his mom and dad, and because of Itachi was quirkless, but his family didn't really care. He was raised by them and he found out he can use the disease to make him the Sharingan. So he left his family to join the Akatsuki to, well, create peace. Now Toby, or Obito, did the same thing because, well, he just did. But in this, Madara didn't, well, it's not Naruto, but Obito is not the same. Yes, he does have one eye, because he only could develop one, but he made his own dimension. The Chakra couldn't make another eye, but Toby didn't care. He has an own dimension. He joined the Akatsuki 2 years later after it was formed, only having around 3 members. Pain and... Did I say 3 members? 3 members being Pain, the puppet guy, and Konan. What is it again? It's okay. Konan, Pain, and the puppet guy being the first 3 members. Then Itachi joined. Then Orochimaru doesn't exist here, so he's not important. And then the fuck. Kagasu joined after Itachi. Who was else? Their turn. That's 5. And yes, Pain is do have 5 bodies or 6, but the other 6 he has 7 bodies, being the main one being well that, but the bodies are just his chakra. He manipulated to make 6 body, but he got severely weakened by that. He couldn't disperse it, but only over the years he could recover. His body is kind of fine by now. And yeah, the rest of the members joined and joined over the years. Now, we're skipping a 2 weeks. Isuku, Bakugo, and Todoroki has been with the Akatsuki for around 2 weeks. They felt appreciated. They're not some people that was useless. They got taught the things they wanted. Deku wanted to learn his savior, Kanao, or shit, Kanae. Ko- Konan. Konan. Isugu learning for Konan to make himself paper. Bakugo learning from Deidara because he loved the explosions. And Todoroki learned from Itachi and, well, he learned to use his ice. He learned the jutsus or the chakras things he could learn to make fireballs from his mouth and arms, and making ice from his legs, and weapon out of ice. Konan, I need to check if I get it right. Yeah, Konan was a mother figure they actually needed. They loved her. And Konan considered them actually her children. Konan was nice to them. She raised them like her own sons. Isugu wanted to learn from her. Bakugo, Deidara, and Todoroki from Itachi, and learning ice himself. Over the years, the bond grew and grew until they considered her their mother that actually should have gave them life. They branded themselves with headbands. Isuku of papers on his headband. Todoroki ice and fires. Bakugo explosions. He learned how to make explosion out of his chakra signature. He can still use the clay part, but he can make explosion just happen from his hands. Isuku could make himself into paper, and yeah, he just gets the paper release. But he can just make like the flying Raijin and teleport to any paper he places. Konan could not do that, but Isuku could. Todoroki, well, like I told you, could use ice and fire. But he also could make weapons out of his ice. Only is out of his ice. But he could use his fires to make flame arrows if he makes. Sorry about the noise, I'm just letting a annoying cat, dog, pig thing inside of my house. He can use his fires to make arrows with something throwable. I see need that to be close to that being stronger. If you just throw it, anyone could break it. But fire is not easily breakable, so yeah. Now, it's been a couple of years since, well, they got taken in by the Akatsukis. Chuni, Todoroki's little sister, well, she went to UA and got in. Exceeded, his father, but she still uses ice and fire because she didn't have the same traumatic thing by that. She only blames the people that hurt Quirkless. She is sick and tired because of Isuku's mother. Sorry about that. Making her brother disappear from her life. Now, they're all riding the bus to the USJ. Nothing important happened except Tetsu and Ibara being in Class 1A. They all talk about their quirks and everything else when one of them, being Denki Kaminari, brings a subject up. Hey, did you hear about the Akatsuki?
You mean those criminals that actually do good things, but still kills what they say fake heroes? Ribbit?
You mean them? You gotta be kidding me, they're scary! Yeah, but did you hear about the 3 new members they have? They say they're like ghosts from the past. Whatever that means. Chuni didn't hear about this. 3 new members? Are they not 10? What do you mean by that? Yeah, 3 new members. Or they say they've been in the Akatsuki for, well, 12 years. 12 years. Hey, that me. The news said it was the 3 quirkless persons that was there. Katsuki Bakugo, Isuku Midori, and Shoto Todoroki. Isn't that your brother? That's my brother, yes. Everyone was shocked about this. That one of their classmates actually has a tie to the Akatsuki. No, wait, Tetsu and Ibara is not in Class 1A. Sorry about that, I just made a mistake. We looked over at, 3 people that's there. And some of the Class 1A is taken out to make room for 4 people. A black-haired boy was sitting beside his friend, who has yellow hair and 3 stripes. Huh? Wait, you're saying that your brother is tied to the Akatsukis? Yeah, He is. Shout out to the Rocky, he was quirkless. Be- before he got attacked by his friend's mother. No one knows what happened, but she was found dead. That creepy, tensile, heart stealing guy was there, but the stab wound was different. The other three was gone. It just seems like they had fun. Huh. So you're like me. My brother Itachi was quirkless before he developed those red eyes. By the way, Itachi doesn't have the disease thing. Because the chakra killed all of the quirkless genes, nothing did affect him. So yeah. Wait, what do you mean? It's Toonie. My brother is named Itachi Uchiha. He left because he didn't feel right in my family anymore because the weird things that happened to him. Wait, I remember him. Hmm? Yeah, red freaking eyes could use flame things, but it said it was quirkless as well. A lot of the Akatsuki are quirkless, but they have these freaky techniques they have. Alright, children, start talking. Please get off the bus. Man, that was boring. Naruto, please shut up. We look over at the next scene, the seats next to Sasuke, showing his friend being Naruto Uzumaki. This verse he has a quirk called the Nine Tails. Nothing special, it's just a quirk where he can get bigger and angrier. When he get angry, he looks like Karma. When he get each step is just a tail transformation. Because the Akatsuki are not going after the tail beast, so Naruto is saved. Now we're looking at the two girls that replaced Invisible Girl and Dakota. And Sasuke and Naruto replaced Isuku and Bakugo. Man, I can't believe Sasuke actually had a brother in the Akatsuki. You didn't hear about that? Wait, you know? Yeah, he told the rest of our class, didn't you remember? Oh no, I didn't. When? 2 years ago. He wanted to keep it a secret, but people recognized him in Itachi. Don't say you were just fangirling like the rest. Um, well, are you two coming? Oh, Sasuke and Naruto was looking at the girls. AKA, they're in a relationship. Sakura and Sasuke, Naruto and Hinata. Yes. Yeah, we're coming. We're just talking about something. You didn't know about it? I thought I told you. Sorry. It's fine. Now, because of Sasuke didn't see his whole entire clan die, but only his brother, he wanted to take his brother down and put him in prison for what he have done. Now, when they get off the bus, the whole spiel happened. The villains coming in, they got split up. Of course, Sasuke going where Bakugo is, Naruto going where Deku was, Hinata is with the Toonie, and Sakura is at. Wait, where did the code up in? Alright, Naruto. No, Sakura being sent with Tokuyami. All of the class went into the middle because they were done with their area when they saw the Nomu being around too, because they heard there were some powerful children and they want to kill All Might as fast as they can. The two Nomus being the same thing as the original canon. One of them is just a normal Nomu, and the other one is just the same as copy, but like the Black Nomu from, well, the when the Stain arc, that Black Nomu that fought Endeavor but got defeated. Those two Nomus are roaming around. He took down Aizawa badly. When bloop, bloop, the Nomu looks at the white spider? What the hell is that? I don't know, sir. The clay ran over to the Nomu that didn't hold Aizawa and exploded, sending the Nomu flying into the water area, the shipwreck zone. What the hell? It must be. No way. The glass shattered above, and the students looked to see what the hell. A bird, massive, giant fucking bird, was there, lowering down so these students could see it. They saw a blonde-haired boy standing on top of it. A green-haired sitting down with, the hat you see in the picture. They could see the green hair because it was kind of long and they could still see it. Well, no, they all have the same hat on. But the thing they saw was the cloak with the the red clouds, right? It's red clouds. Yeah, it is, right? Let me just check. Sorry. Give it a second. Yeah, red clouds. The Akatsuki? All three of them jumped down, but Shigaraki knew about the Akatsuki, but they're only traveling in two members. Except, you must be the new Free, right? All of the students were looking at the three men from the Akatsuki. Or woman? Yes, we are. The man that was walking forward said, "You are easy to deal with. We've fought powerful more villains than you." I don't think you can kill one of my Nomus with just an explosion. Stop being cocky. That thing could bend the metal. Smaller. A smaller version of that could bend metal. That could have killed it. We know about the Nomu project. And your master. Well, that sucks. It doesn't seem like the Nomu's coming up yet. And yes, the second Momu is dead. The second Nomu is dead. It doesn't matter. Nomu, get that one. Pointing at the person that hasn't spoken yet. The Nomu ran forward and punched the man. But when he got punched, he turned into paper? Wait, what? Only the hat fell down. You shouldn't have done that. Shigaraki looked around, and when he looked at the Nomu, well, he was dead. Right on the ground. Wait, how did you kill my Nomu? Easy. Brain dead. What? Stabbed in the brain. It's dead. Brain dead. Brain equals death. Jesus Christ. If only was out of Korgan was that stupid that I couldn't figure it out, I wouldn't have punched it. Sorry. First season. No one fought it out. That just destroying the brain could probably work. No one figured that out. After the man caught the Nomu, Kogiri teleported both of them out of there. All of the students walked over to the Akatsuki that was actively just standing there. Over that Nomu that was on the surface or on the ground, not blown half to bits in the worst shipwreck zone. It seems like all three of them took some blood from the Nomu and some skin. Shoto? Shoto turned around to see his younger brother. Hello, Chunin. Where have you been all these years? Oh well, I have just joined the Akatsuki. And I love it. But you wanted to become a hero. And I did. Protecting the people I love. Protecting the mother I should have had. Protecting my friends. The only thing I care about. Killing villains is the least of my problems. But you... Sorry for interrupting, but I think the heroes are coming. Ah, that's right. All three of them stepped on the flight. The flying bird thing. When Sasuke went forward. Where the hell is my brother? Ah, you must be Sasuke Uchiha, right? Yes, that's me. Where the hell is my brother? Sorry about the noise if you heard that. Just have to do something there. Yes, what about your brother? Where the hell is he? He should go to justice like you. Your brother is a great man. Todoroki spoke. What? He's killing innocents. Heroes. He's killing innocent heroes. There you're wrong. He's killed, yes. Heroes, yes. But this one, he kills fake heroes. A lot of them is about rape. Now, if you must excuse me, you just hear some footstepping closer, and or running closer and closer. We have to go. Bakugo fly off with Todoroki Deku on his plaything. So, what do you think? We're gonna change the world for greater or for worst. Now, this is where I'm gonna leave the episode off. I just wanna put that out there. So, good morning, goodbye, farewell, see you later. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And yes, I am gonna take a week's break because I couldn't come to. I shouldn't. I couldn't be at the computer. Bye bye.